Hey, if you're getting ready to put your house up for sale, then stay tuned because in this episode we're going to be talking about 7 things you can do to get your house prepped, get it on the market, and get it sold for top dollar. Stay tuned. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Number 1, something that I see more often but I don't hear it talked about. Okay, it's going to seem odd, don't judge. Listen. listen. Okay? Clean and tighten your door handles. Clean and tighten your door handles. What do you mean? Okay. So your front door, back door, garage door, handles in your house, make sure they're tightened, make sure they're clean. Story time. I'm showing a house in Fishhawk, over in Lithia, here in Tampa Bay. So this particular home was about $500,000. We get there, beautiful neighborhood, of course, beautiful street. It's at the end of the street, just gorgeous, right? They're in love with the outside already. Get to the front door. Go to open the door. The door won't open and it's jiggly. I mean, it just looks like, I don't know if it's been tampered, I don't know what's going on with it. So we can't get in. I called the agent. The agent's like, oh yeah, it's a bit difficult. You have to kind of, slam in there. I'm thinking, this is a $500,000 home and you couldn't spend $20 at Home Depot or Lowe's just to get the doorknob fixed? Of course, as a buyer, which is what if they can't get the doorknob fixed, what else is in the house that they're not willing to get fixed that we'll have to go in and change? So I put this on the list because it's small, but it makes a difference. And first impressions are everything. We ended up not seeing the house and seeing the house around the corner that was for sale, and they ended up loving that one. So door knobs, door handles, whatever you want to call them, make sure they're fixed, make sure they're clean. 2. Fix any water stains you have. I've seen things where someone had a leak in the bathroom upstairs and there's kind of like a stain in their living room from that leak that was fixed months ago, but you just never got the stain repaired. You want to call someone, you want to patch it up, you want to get it fixed pronto. That's one thing that I would highly recommend if you do have in your home. Don't skip over it because it causes a lot of worry to buyers because they're thinking, hey, this looks like water damage, and they're already budgeting in their head how much that's going to cost, and you don't want anything that's going to dissuade someone from putting in an offer or from putting in a full offer, right? Don't give them anything to question. Tip number 3, pet damage. Erase any pet damage from your house. So if your dog was scratching up the door, or your cat was scratching up the door, or scratching up any surfaces around your house, or just any damage from pets, you want to get rid of that. Because once a potential buyer comes in, they see, okay, so this person, they have pets. Could there be pet stains, pet urine that I have to worry about, or any other damage from pets? Which leads me to number 4, which is fix any damaged flooring. Up wood flooring, outdated carpet, cracked tiles. It has to go. Buyers don't want to have to deal with coming in and replacing the floors and the carpet. Some will, some are open to it. I will say that some are more open to coming in and fixing some things if the price and their budget allow. But you want to make sure that you try your best to do something with, the hardwood and the outdated carpet. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, but something that just gives it a fresher look in the house will definitely add value that buyers would be like, okay, wow, the floors looks like they've been kept up and the carpet looks nice. It doesn't look like it's from 1982. You know, it looks good. It looks decent. 5, you want to repair torn window screens. Simple, but something about it. I don't know. Just that simple, like inexpensive fix adds value. Number 6, okay. I love a beautiful HGTV style kitchen renovation. However, I never recommend that you do it because you think it's gonna help you sell your house or because you think you're gonna get more money for it. Buyers just don't pay for it. Contrary to what you see on TV, I mean, the rate of return is not worth it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Buyers love and appreciate, you know, a new kitchen that has all the upgrades and it's just fancy and you're like, oh yeah, this is nice. Like, they love that stuff, but they're not gonna pay over the top if that's what you think. Okay, don't get me wrong. I know I said all of that it's not worth to go all big, but kitchens are still worth, you know, spending a little money on. Just not a lot, but you know, a little bit of money. Focus on low budget, high impact areas in your kitchen. So I'm talking maybe you repaint your cabinets, or you change all the handles in the kitchen, or you put in a new faucet, or you could even go, you know, a little bit fancier but not too crazy and put in a new countertop if yours is like really outdated. Things like those, you can kind of pick and choose which ones you kind of need, or go over it with your agent when your agent does, you know, the walkthrough with you. They'll tell you, you know, like, hey, we might need to sprucing this up if you want to get the price that you want to get for your house. If you want to get the price that you're expecting, you know, your agent might say, hey, I recommend maybe we sprucing up these cabinets, or change out the hardware, or, you know, hey, your kitchen actually looks really good, so keep it the way it is. 7 on our list is declutter and fix your lawn. Curb appeal is everything. You don't want anyone to run away. You want them to, you know, drive up and they're like, oh, wow, yeah, this is a nice house. And you want them to see your house, because if they just see that lawn and it's looking crusty and dusty. For this one, fixing the problem is not that much. You can just hire a lawn guy, someone to do fertilizer to kind of, you know, help it get that color back, and maybe add some mulch. Mulch is always a good idea, actually. Really give your house that extra For setting your house up for a selling success doesn't have to be expensive. You know, focus on items around your house that make it look good and that justify your asking price. Doing these repairs is really going to give buyers that walk through your house a confident feeling that, you know, this house has been well maintained by the owner, and they're going to feel comfortable putting in an offer knowing that it's not a money pit, okay? Keeping that in mind, I put a PDF below that has things that you could take a look at, other repairs that you can do, interior, exterior, that's going to help you get top dollar for your house. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more information on how to sell your house.